If you guys don't see me in this channel anymore, it's because when Ashley sees this footage of how I got to this dragon, she'll kill me if a fall doesn't.
In this video, we'll spend 3 days in Tam Coc, located in northern Vietnam's breathtaking Ninh Binh province. Holy cow, I cannot believe where Mike and I are in the world right now. Can you?
No.
Commonly referred to as Ha Long Bay on land, it's famous for its scenic boat tours through towering limestone karsts and immense caves. A trip here should be on everyone's Vietnam itinerary.
After our drizzly time in Ha Long Bay, we had our fingers crossed for clear skies, but nature had other plans.
And I think we're about to get drenched.
So after settling into our homestay for the night, we woke up the following day on a mission to get out and explore, and we weren't going to let a little rain dampen our spirits.
Hi guys! So it's a very beautiful but rainy day here in Tam Coc. We just rented some free bicycles from our homestay and we're gonna go out exploring. There is this guy just bumping all of the club music. It's so random. It's like 12 o'clock. Is that how you dance at the club?
It's called the Bernie.
Is it the Bernie?
Yeah, it's like because from Weekend at Bernie's.
No. I am so glad we came out here. We almost didn't because of the rain. We were like, meh, let's just stay in Hanoi and get caught up on work. We're so far behind on editing. But this is so worth it. You guys, is this not one of the most beautiful places you have ever seen? This place is insane. And I think we're about to get drenched. I lost Mike somewhere back there. Hopefully he's okay. It is definitely raining now. There he is. Okay, so we made it to the Bich Dong Pagoda along with a lot of other people. We just paid our 15,000 dong per person for bicycle parking, and we're gonna go check it out. They've got 5 of these posters on one of the buildings here, and it basically says the illustrations of the law of cause and effect. And one of my favorite ones says the cause, if you use your hands to do evil things, you'll basically turn into an animal with no hands, so a serpent or a snake in your next life. And the illustration is just not funny, but very, I guess, dramatic. These are the rules to live by, which I wish more people followed. Oh no. Wasting time traveling on fun will bring mobility problems when blessings end. Well, I'm willing to take the risk. We're gonna go explore the cave. Ooh, I don't trip.
Trip in the cave.
So right behind us is the Valley of Tam Coc, which is absolutely beautiful. What do you think so far?
I'm very impressed. This is super cool.
Yeah, aren't you glad we didn't work today?
Yeah. I was like, oh, it's a rainy day. Let's go find a cafe, get some work done. Super glad we took the free bicycles and just got out of town. It's always better to get out of town.
Yeah.
Even if the town is out of town, it's always better.
Yep, agreed. I'm ready for some fresh spring rolls.
Yeah, me too.
Still got more exploring to do though. There's more stairs.
Yeah.
So, but afterwards. It says the entrance to the Cave of Heaven is only 350 meters away. We should be pretty close to the Heaven Cave and the toilet, apparently. Okay, so we haven't found the Cave to Heaven, but we do hear goats. So we are walking down this very muddy path, and it is very, very slippery. I fully expect to bust my butt.
Hopefully not.
But goats, we gotta find the goats.
You don't care about anything but the goats.
I'm like, this is all cool, but where's the goats? Do you hear them?
I do hear them. At any given point, one misstep, I'm in the water. And I'm way more stable at walking than Ashley is. And I'm trusting her to do this. Oh boy. There's the goats. We found them. And it's funny because they look like they're stuck or they're lost, but this is just how they live.
You guys, this is literally the best day ever. I'm in the middle of the Vietnamese wilderness. And there's a wild goat on a mountain. What? He's just eating his twigs, doing what he does. Best day ever. Ah! Say goodbye to my goat friends. Super glad we did this. Holy cow, I cannot believe where Mike and I are in the world right now. Can you?
No.
You come to the Bich Dong Pagoda. That's cool and all, but walk through the little bicycle parking area and follow the path that way, because I think this is way, way cooler.
Maybe not the whole Cave to Heaven part, just because A, we didn't find it, and B, we've had multiple people at this point tell us it's behind some locked door. One guy even said it seemed pretty sketch, but just the nature out here is probably some of the coolest stuff I've ever seen. We're gonna get our hammy workout today.
This day just keeps getting better and better. Look at this, they're just right there. These things are massive. All right, bye chickens. He says bye-bye. I know that goat is like the thing that you're supposed to eat in Ninh Binh, but I can't do it. I can't. You guys will have to tell me how it is in the comments. Let me know what I'm missing out on.
Are you ready, dear? Oh, we must be sure. There's no turning back once we're out the door. Leave your message here.
Oh yeah, you're so muddy.
After a full day of biking, hiking, and goat spotting, we headed to a cute cafe with epic views for warm food and good vibes. We ended up with spring rolls and fried noodles, which was just what we needed. We were exhausted, so we headed home to get some rest after our dinner. I was feeling under the weather when we woke up this morning, and I didn't want to be on a boat for 3 hours. So we decided to check out the lesser-known Linh Coc boat tour instead of the wildly popular Trang An boat tour. The journey was half the time, and I hoped my cold would subside long enough to enjoy the experience. We did some negotiating with the ladies at the side of the river, and we settled on a boat ride for 2 people. It cost 300,000 dong. There's like nobody here. Those are the only people that we see, so way, way, way less crowded than what I imagine Trang An, if I'm saying that correctly, is like.
We chose this one for a number of different reasons. One, we've heard that it's much more peaceful. There's a whole lot less people here.
Yeah, there's actually only us and then another rowboat, but she doesn't have anyone in there. They're just kind of chatting back and forth, which is sort of funny. We were talking to some people that had just gotten off of the boat tour, and they said that they saw a monkey, which would be amazing because we've been in Southeast Asia for almost 6 months now, and we still have not seen monkeys.
I feel like there's a lot of monkeys in our future. Halong Bay is very beautiful.
It is very beautiful.
I would definitely say that Ninh Binh wins for me. Ninh Binh wins. This is just wild. It's like nothing I've ever seen. Yesterday was super fun.
It was. I liked getting out on the bikes. There are bats everywhere in here. I'll just sleep in. That's so cool.
So it looks like at the end of this long cave, we go back. Yeah. Here we go, into the darkness. She's the best. Ask for Mai if you come and take this trip. She's lovely. We've had such an amazing time exploring Vietnam for the past 30 days, and we are so sad that it's coming to an end. This place is unreal and has exceeded all of our expectations. If you guys have liked this video so far, drop us a thumbs up below. And if you're new here, hello. We'd love if you'd subscribe so you can follow along with the rest of our adventure here in Southeast Asia. It appears our journey has come to an end. So we're gonna hop off and get our motorbike and try and find some food.
Mike might have to drop me off at the hotel so I can rest, and he might have to go explore on his own. I'm hoping if I eat, I'll feel a little bit better. We'll see.
Bye, thank you, come on. Come on, Ban. Come on.
What'd you order?
I ordered a ginger and honey tea and beef pho because I'm basic like that.
Oh, it looks amazing.
It smells amazing. It's really good.
Is it as good as our place in Hanoi?
It's close, but no.
Alright guys, so we just got back to our lovely homestay. They refreshed the room for us, which is awesome. Cannot recommend this place enough. And I'm gonna take a nap, so I will see you guys later.
Hello. So a little bit later than I planned this morning, but I was also up a little bit later than I planned because Ashley's still not feeling well, but we're gonna go try and find this viewpoint. I think it's this way. I can also get there that way. I'm not 100% sure. We're gonna figure it out. People will try and stop you and get in your way and tell you you can't go past unless you pay them or park there. I'm gonna pay the gentleman here at the parking lot for a ticket. 100,000 dong per person. Parked our bike, 5,000 dong per bicycle, which is, I imagine, less expensive than it is out there. Also much more convenient, less walking to do. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow. Come on. So the lead up is very beautiful. Lots of lanterns and flowers and horse statues. I arrived seconds before a tour bus full of about 15 people did, so. It is breathtaking. Maybe that's the stairs. Well,
I've realized that the part of this whole hike that I wanted to see, which was the laying dragon, or dancing dragon maybe, is actually the other set of stairs. So I'm gonna get to the top of this where it looks like there's a pagoda, and then catch my breath and head to the other peak, if you will. Wow. You see all this behind me, guys? This place is incredible. I'm gonna go check out the other viewpoint now. So just a few more stairs to go. You can see behind me is the valley where the river flows through, where they do the main boat tours, and just the mountains go on and on and on. I can see why they call it Halong Bay on land. There's still like basically no one here. It's, I think, maybe 9 o'clock. Well, I've made it to almost the end of the dragon, but there's a couple up there taking photos, so I don't want to get in their way. And if you guys don't see me in this channel anymore, it's because when Ashley sees this footage of how I got to this dragon, she'll kill me if a fall doesn't. My pilgrimage is complete, the way up anyways. I've made it to the top and to the end of, I believe this is called the Dancing Dragon. They do have metal posts and chains. Do not trust them. They are wobbly. Well worth the 100,000 dong to get here. I'm so glad I didn't let sleeping in stop me from coming. After hiking to the top of the Lying Dragon and marveling at the beauty of Tam Coc, I made my way back to our homestay so we could pack up and head back to Hanoi.
This was our last big adventure in Vietnam after spending 30 days traveling from Ho Chi Minh City, where it all began, to Hanoi, a place that captured our hearts unlike anywhere else.
We've been captivated by the culture, the food, the landscapes, and most notably, the remarkable people and the kindness that they've shown us throughout this entire trip. The Vietnamese people are the heart of this country. They are authentic and optimistic about the future, and they don't let the past hold them back from welcoming foreigners with open arms.
As we prepare to leave the country, we spent these last few days feeling immense gratitude and appreciation for our time here, and we already have plans to return in a few months. If you enjoyed this video, you can watch our entire Vietnam series from start to finish. Thanks for joining us on this life-changing journey, and as always, we'll see you in the next one.